Morning, Year 6. Welcome to English for this week. Thought it'd be really nice to develop a knowledge of the theme and moral of a Greek myth, and I've picked a Greek myth for you, and we're going to have a look at the creative storytelling based upon that myth. So looking through the week, we've got Monday to use an intriguing animation to create a cartoon story. So that's today. On Tuesday, what's the theme of the animation from a modern viewpoint? Wednesday, we'll read a version of the myth and story map the plot so that we can unravel the themes and the moral, and then begin to tell your tale in the form of a story. So it's going to have a sort of modern twist. Thursday, you'll get the chance to continue to its conclusion, so modern interpretation of the ancient story, and then on Friday, the opportunity to publish, and then we'll decide how we can share that together. So this week's lessons are built up from the start point of a short animation. It's a beautifully crafted and deceptively simple interpretation of part of an ancient story. And you may know the myth, and if you do, it'll be very obvious to you. And in some ways, if you don't know the myth, it could be an advantage, because we don't really want to just retell this myth. We want to do something a little bit more creative with it. So for today, watch the animation through completely, and the animation link is on your timetable. You can re-watch it all or parts of it as many times as you need. It's very, very short. It's only about a minute and a half or so. And then start to segment this part of the story into sections. So for those people who do know the myth, you're not segmenting the whole story. It's the part that you have just watched, which is in itself a slightly modern adaptation, as you can probably tell by the intercom system that you'll see. Now create a cartoon strip that retells the animation, both in illustration and carefully selected words, phrases, and sentences. So the animation itself is very straightforward. It's got this part, which I guess might be Mount Olympus. You've got Midas and one of the Greek gods here. And at some point, Midas comes up, speaks to the god, and then leaves. When he leaves, it's really important to have a very careful look at what happens over here. So watch it through, follow the link, then segment it, and then do your cartoon strip. And this is the animation that you're looking for. This is the link, but that link is on your timetable. So you should be able to click on it and go there. In terms of the cartoon strip, style your way, but I am asking for illustrations, captions, speech, and scene notes. Scene notes just mean, one morning after meeting the god, Midas left. So it's kind of like scene notes. So you could have something like this, which might go that way, or it might go that way, something like this. And you're going to have to signal which way your reader is needing to read it. So here the boxes are slightly, different shapes. Here this is similar, but this one is this one's landscape and this one's portrait. And here, just how you can create some of your speech. So it's your choice. And if you create this in your book, if you're lucky enough to have access to a printer, you might look for a template and use it, but otherwise very straightforward to divide your page. You'll need a pencil and a ruler for that. So now you have time to watch and rewatch the animation, create notes on how you want to segment the story out. So that's breaking it up into, essentially the parts of the cartoon that you're going to do. So how many cartoon segments do you want? And then you can break the story up. Develop a comic strip style retelling based, now remember it's based on the animation, so it's not based on any other version of this story. Spend about an hour on this lesson, and this video is quite short, it's only about 6 minutes or so, so it gives you loads of time. And then I'll see you again tomorrow and we'll consider the theme of the story. I really hope this is an enjoyable session for you. It's a chance to become familiar with a new myth in a really creative way, and for you to kind of engage with that in creativity as well. So take care, Year 6.